So in this video, I'm going to talk about um, a simple exercise for how we can kind of ground ourselves in times when we did things best and how that can impact what we're trying to do in the moment. Um, a lot of times, I think people go around trying to solve problems, and it makes sense. Like everyone has an abundance of problems. There's always something to solve. There's always a new challenge. Um, and that being said, when we're fixating on trying to solve something, it can sometimes bring our brain back to times when we had similar challenges. And before we know it, we can be experiencing sort of a stuck state. And in that state, I always like to say it's almost as we have amnesia for our best capacities, our best capabilities. And so this is an exercise for sort of taking things in a different direction. Instead of thinking about a challenge and really focusing on what am I going to do about that, you can notice the challenge and just mark it down and put it to the side for a moment, and then instead begin to think, what have been some of my best moments? When am I doing my best, really experiencing joy and satisfaction and fulfillment? When have I surprised myself at how well I did with something? And what you want to do is just notice whatever comes up first and take a moment to really go back into that experience. Pick one experience and just allow yourself for a moment to step into that and enjoy feeling that experience again. Enjoy feeling what it feels like to do really well and to be in the flow. And notice how it feels in your body. Notice how you're breathing. Notice how you're thinking. And really get used to that. You want to train yourself to get very familiar with that place of, oh, this is what it's like when things are great, when things are just, everything is clicking for me. And now that you sort of stepped into one experience, think of other times and places where, again, maybe you surprised yourself and you just did really well, or times when you went for something and you just knew you were going to get it and you actually got whatever you were going for. So think of another experience or a joyful experience. And once you've identified one, again, pause and really step back into it. Imagine that you're there now, feeling what you were feeling at the time, seeing what you were seeing, and really be in the whole scene. What's it like when things are just flowing? What do you say to yourself? How do you carry yourself? What does it feel like in your body? And as you're there, you may allow yourself to think of even other times when you just really did well. And when you find another one, slip into that experience fully and really enjoy getting familiar with, oh, this is what it's like when I am really at my best, experiencing my best, feeling fulfilled, feeling joy, humor, connection, feeling effective. And again, notice it in your body. Notice how you think, how you talk to yourself, how you respond to the circumstances around you. And then when you're ready, pick one more time when something great happened. You're like, yes. And allow yourself to step into that. And remember that good feeling. Allow it to well up inside you. And then you may want to make a gesture to mark these out for yourself, or in NLP, we call this anchoring. But the main thing is just notice what it feels like in your body, what you picture, what you say to yourself. All of these are anchors for this type of experience. And when you're fully in this state, then you can look and say, what do I want to do next? What do I want to pursue? What's the next time I want to experience one of these? And you can even imagine yourself going out and having another wonderful experience, another powerful, profound, meaningful experience. So that you can begin to plan for this, plan for being at your best and even better, again and again. And now take a moment and come back here and notice what it's like to start in that place of starting every moment, starting from your best, and then you can build from there. As opposed to, like I said in the beginning, as opposed to trying to fix something, allowing yourself to feel wonderful and then see what you want to do. So I recommend you do that. You know, the next time, even if you're stuck, just pause for a moment, take a break, and then begin to recall some of these times. And you can continue to cycle through them again and again. And what I find is every time I cycle through them, I make some new discovery. I'm like, oh yes, this is what was happening then. This is what allowed me to be in the flow and to respond really well and know just how to respond to circumstances and really enjoy myself. So I hope you enjoy this approach, and I recommend practicing it just a few minutes a day so you get used to being at your best.